had asked me to put together a squad, a 100K squad for him. And I've been able to do that. I think I've hit this at just about maybe 110K roughly. So I'm going to start it out here and I'll fill it with the team that I think would make a good, even at this stage of the game, 100K team. So let's see what we can do here. Let's start with by doing concept players, and let's do let's do French, and we'll start filling it in because I think there's a few players that are French from the Premier League that we're going to utilize for this 100K squad. So there's Martial, who we'll use as a striker, and we're going to use Sissoko as a center mid. And then we're going to move over to English, and we're going to go grab Rashford. And then we're going to get Gomez and Wan-Bissaka. And now let's grab up Nelson Semedo. Let's get a cam in Hakim Ziyech. I think this will be the quickest way to find him. Yeah. And let's get our other central defensive midfielder style or center midfielder in. We'll go with Everton. Oops, wrong team. Sorry about that. And we want to find, there he is, Alan. And then we want to grab up Mahrez. Let's go to right wing, and I think he'll show up under right wing. There he is, Mahrez. So let's start filling in this team. And we'll talk about it, why I picked these players, and the fact that they do fit the 100K mold, and why they would be good for this current, even at this point in the FIFA title. And at this, we could pick just about anybody to fit the current needs. Dubravka is one of my favorite goalkeepers, but Pope, being 6'7", is probably the best choice, and he's around 2,000 to 3,000 coins right now. So let's go through it and take a look, real quick look at each position and what they're going to cost you. So Martial right now is probably around 12,000 coins, if I'm correct. Let me just double check his price right now. I think we can even check him right here. He's there he is, 11.5 to 13, and this is his blue card, so it might be a little bit more, but 11,250. But yeah, you can pick him up for probably 12,000. Rashford, I think, is around 20,000. So there's about 30,000, and then Mahrez. Let's take a quick look at his card and see what he's running right now. Mahrez is currently running around 19,000. Alan. I believe Alan, let's see. See if we can find him.
You don't have a summoner though. Stay though.
Can't seem to find Alan, but
Come on, go. Go.
Sissoko is just a couple thousand coins. Ziyech is about 18,000 right now. Wan-Bissaka is about 3,000. Semedo, you can pick him up for about 6,500. This Tellez card, let's see what he's running for right now. 12,000, 10,000. You can pick him up between 10 and 12,000. Maybe even snipe him a little lower than that. Sissoko, you can get him cheap, you know, 2,000 to 3,000 coins, probably, maybe even cheaper than that. Ziyech, let's take another look at his price. 17, 18, 20,000, somewhere in that range. Rashford, 27, 23. You can pick him up for 23,000 right now. And I think he's a must-have if you're looking at a 100,000 coin team. Rashford still, to this day, in the title is just putting goals away in weekend league at the highest levels. He still can do it. So let's take a quick look at this one. Bissaka card, 5,400. Yeah, 5,400. Somewhere in the range of 55 to 6,000 coins right now. He's a good investment card, I would say. After the weekend league is over, you can invest in him. Try to get him for 3,000 or 4,000 coins, and then turn him around and sell him for 5 or 6. He seems to be able to make coins almost all the time. But yeah, I like him for a 100K team. I like him in the center back position. He's 86 pace, which is a great center back pace. 82 defense is very sufficient for the title for this year. And then the Joe Gomez card is, you know, 82 pace, 83 defense, 80 physicality. You can just walk up and take the ball from people with him. He's got good recovery speed. Let's see his price right now. Yeah, 2,300 coins somebody's bidding on. I'm going to get him for, you know, probably around there for 5,000, 8,000. If you pay 10,000, there's 8,900. If you pay anywhere between, you know, 8,000 and below on this card, you're getting a great deal. I'd even pay, you know, up to 9,500 on the card, because he still does the job even in the weekend league. Nelson Semedo, you can move him to center back position, he'll be fine. More than fine. He's probably one of the best defenders in the game. 92 pace, the 77 defense, and 76 physicality is, believe it or not, very sufficient for this game. You can move him in game from fullback to center back if you wanted to, and you could even start him there. I mean, what I would do is I'd certainly use a manager to give them the highest possible chemistry that you can get. Wan-Bissaka is going to get higher than 5 if you have a Premier League manager. Obviously, the manager coin is going to go up on that, so it'll be a 6 or a 7. You know, he isn't loyalty yet on this card. You can see the shield doesn't have the loyalty. So once he has loyalty and a manager, he's going to be a 7, which is enough with the team of 100 chemistry. This is your 100K team. The only negatives to this team, I mean, I've gone through some of the positives. I mean, Rashford is still scoring at this point. Martial is going to score 89 pace. I'd put a hunter on him. Mahrez, I would consider putting a hunter on him as well. Let's see his attributes. He's 83 pace, 79 shooting, could be buffed up a little bit. His agility at 92 is tremendous. Balance, 88 is fine. Let's talk just a little bit about some of the negatives in these cards. You know, right here, weak foot of 2 for Ziyech is a problem, but the skill moves of 5 is great. You've got a 5-star skill move and a 4-star weak foot in Rashford. You've got a 4-star, 3-star in Martial with good speed, and you've got a 5-star, 4-star in Mahrez. Alan, a 4-star, 3-star midfielder, and Sissoko, a 3-star, 3-star midfielder. Those are plenty for what you need. This 2-star, I'd keep him off his right foot, Ziyech, because that 2-star will let him down. I would keep him in a forward position for the most part, so that when he's receiving the ball from either Alan or one of the center backs or fullbacks, you can find space for him to get on his left foot and make passes to these folks up front. But this is definitely a good enough 100K team at this point in the game. So I hope it works for you, play, and good luck.